Hello, CNATs. It's Trini Payne from Seattle Naturals, and today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between hydration and moisturization. So I know it can be confusing, especially with a lot of products using the words interchangeably and incorrectly a lot of times. So we're going to get into the difference between the two. So first, we're going to start with hydration. Hydro literally means water. That's the beginning and the end of hydration. Literally, water. It is imperative that you wet your hair on a regular basis, whether that be, your wash day, using a spray bottle while you're styling to help detangle, sitting with a steamer. All of those things infuse hydration, aka water, into the hair, and it is typically the first step in maintaining the health of your hair is having adequate hydration in your hair. Um, Hydration, however, alone is not enough. The hair strands are very porous. Some of us have high porosity, low porosity, but the bottom line is our hair is very porous. So as the water goes in, if there's nothing to help seal it in, it will evaporate out just as quickly. So that's where moisturizers come in. So moisturizers typically are water as the first ingredient. Your moisturizing product, the first ingredient must be water. It must be a water-based product in order for it to be an adequate moisturizer. So moisturizers are typically water plus an oil and or an emollient. Um, so moisturizers are your conditioners, deep conditioners, rinse out conditioners, leave-in conditioners slash creamy products, water-based creams that you can put in your hair. Those are moisturizers, and what those do is help to bind the hair to the water and seal it in to the hair strand. Moisturizers like conditioners typically also incorporate pH to help smooth the cuticle down, also helping to seal water into the hair. So, hydro means water, you're infusing your hair with water. Moisturizers mean to help seal the water into your hair, and for so that it won't evaporate out of your hair and leave your hair drier. Um, so then we are going to talk about also your sealants. So oils alone are sealants. They do not hydrate. They do not moisturize on their own. Um, so it is important that if you're going, with a style for a week, 2 weeks, typically if you're wearing a straight style, we don't typically put water in, so it's very important to that your hair is hydrated and moisturized really well during the straightening process, so that you can go that week or so, not having to wet it and cause reversion. In those cases, oil is great. They help smooth flyaways. They help keep the hair strands lubricated so that they're not, you know, agitating, rubbing against each other and agitating the cuticle. Oils are great for that, but they do not put moisture or hydration into your hair on their own. Um, the sealant, other products that fall into sealants are butters, hair grease, and silicones. So butters are basically solid oils like shea butter and cocoa butter. So those products are sealants. Silicones are um, they don't have moisture in them. Some silicones and actually some oils are found to have humectant properties, which means that they pull moisture in. Okay, so humectant products, oils, silicones, are best used during spring and summer where there's more moisture in the air, and that way they can draw moisture from the air into, into your hair. If you use them during the winter, they're going to pull the moisture from your hair. So be careful of that. Humectants, again, are not moisturizers. They can attract moisture to them, but again, that could be detrimental to your hair if there's no moisture in the air to pull from. It'll pull it from your hair. So always remember, oils are not hydration. They are not moisturization on their own. They're strictly sealants. They will smooth the cuticle. They will add shine, but they will not add moisture on their own. So I hope that clears things up. Just to kind of recap, when you're caring for your hair, you want to make sure that you are first infusing water into your hair, then using a really good conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and then an oil or a butter to help seal it all in. And then just kind of as a little add, also get a really good shampoo, because when it's time to rehydrate your hair, sometimes the oils and the products that we put in our hair can create a barrier that causes our hair to not absorb as much hydration as it needs. So a good shampoo to clarify your hair, meaning take out, to remove buildup so that your hair can absorb as much of the hydration as it needs before you re-moisturize and reseal. So if you have any other questions, or if you have anything you want to add to educate Seattle Naturals, please do so in the comments, and thank you for watching. Hello, Sina. It's Adrini Payne from Seattle Naturals, and I was